Welcome to this first look at a special preview version of Dune Awakening, a new survival game by Funcom due out on the 10th of June. I've been playing a beta version of the game for a while, and this will be my first look at this new preview build. I'm excited to finally be able to share some gameplay and give you some tips for your first day. Big thanks to Funcom for the access. Let's get started. Okay, we're in a cave with some markings, some dead people. Fortunately, our makeup is perfectly intact. Alright, we'll look the picture of health. So I have played on the beta and I can't talk about it. So I will be kind of commenting on my experience through this and we'll give you my thoughts and stuff as we progress about this experience. So the poor things look like maybe they dehydrated to death, perhaps. We see some markings. Some people lying on a slab under the sun. Oh, I can run. Oh, brilliant. Oh my god, that was such an acceleration. Okay, take the Frem kit. Oh, interesting. Okay. The crafting menu allows you to craft useful items from components you find in the world. Craft a scrap metal knife to cut through the membrane blocking your path. That thing over there. All right, let's craft that. Boom. Crafting that with a bit of salvage metal we seem to have in our backpack. So here's our inventory. We've got our backpack here. Bunch of different options. I usually want to sort by volume. Let's go weight. Here's our little loadout. This is our metal knife. And then this is our hotbar, which looks like a radial dial here, but it will look like a hotbar to us in game. We start off with a Mauler vest and some Mauler boots. All right. So now we can, here's our little hotbar. We can equip our knife and jab our way through the micro sandwich fabric. Okay. Now, if I hold down E, I can hydrate these little like flowers. But I can only drink to a certain point, that first like line limit. I'm gonna have to keep using these flowers for now. Okay, we can slash our way out. Okay, into this big cave. Right, let's keep going. I'm sure that drop will have been really comfortable. You will have really loved that. We can craft some healing kits. You see we can't drink yet because we're at that like max level. So let's craft some heals. There we go. Beautiful. Maybe one more. Get us up to max. There we go. Right as rain. We can jump with our spacebar and hold onto the wall, just like Conan. And then left control is going to be release. Get some more plant fiber. Draining our stamina, but slowly. Excellent. Grab some extra materials for heals. Let's go. I guess we'll need another little sippy sip. Let's have some water. Top that up. Now we're at the limit from that type of hydration.
So then, you're not quite dead. Now you will know a thing that few with the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered. Let us speak of our escape. Twin comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and a Sardaukar net closing around us. Your survival heralds interesting times, off-worlder.
Who are you?
Is this what you wish? To waste time in idle chatter? Your first lesson on Arrakis, then. Every exhalation is a waste of water.
Name yourself and we can move on.
I am Xantara. My companion is Noctua. Now, shall we discuss our escape?
What is this
The
place?
Fremen name for it translates as the Valley of Echoes. A sacred place to the Fremen. A place of death and prophecy.
Is this why you saved me?
It is the miracle and inimitability of prophecy. I will speak on this no further.
How did we come to crash?
A portable rocket, I surmise, based on the damage.
Why attack a prison ship?
No doubt the work of some desperate and dangerous outlaw.
Go
With a
on.
burning hatred for the Emperor and all he represents. But there are so many fitting that description. The time for talk is over. The Mother Storm is upon us and the Sardaukar perimeter is nearly complete.
Tell me what to do.
We're gonna need one of their ornithopters. Their protocol is to remain aloft and kill anything that moves from above.
How do we get one down?
That's where you come in. If you can slip back onto the Proteus and locate the command module, you can activate the captain's personal emergency transmitter. He's a noble. They're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me.
Enter the ship, find the captain, activate the transmitter. Anything else?
Yeah. Take this Communinet transceiver. It's essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us.
Thank you. Fairly well. Can I punch him? Nope, -1. Alright, let's go, people. We're in the world. So, sunstroke, we got to worry about being in the sun.
The heat of the sun is deadly to the unprepared.
Got you, home slice. Don't need to drink yet, because we were sheltered in that little bubble he gave us. Just make sure we stock up on plant fibre whenever we see it. Game's looking nice. Okay, she says standing in the sun. Okay, let's make our way through into the shade for a minute. And then we'll see our little, like, heat stroke, sunstroke meter kind of go back down again. Get a bit more comfy. Playing everything on absolute max settings. Nothing I can loot yet. Have a little sip in a minute, maybe. Holding a weapon lowers your movement speed. I'm going to stick with holding my weapon.
The guards have sealed themselves inside. Search the prisoners for a cut array. And off-worlder, be careful.
Bodies of downed enemies can hold vital tools, resources, and components. Loot the cut array and power pack from the body and equip it. Hold down E to take everything. Can't drink yet. I think that's it, isn't it? Just want you to get on there quickly. Right, let's equip our cut array.
Primarily a mining tool, off-worlder. You'll need it for harvesting resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit.
Okay, so we have to scan things like rocks and ores to find the weak point, and then we can kind of smashy smash. Little scan. The line's here. Follow that up. Okay. Beautiful. Let's get our knife back out.
The captain's room is blocked by a pentashield. You'll need a pentashield key to pass through.
Okay.
See if there's another way forward.
So we use it on the door at the end. Yep. Some weaknesses. Take off the hinges. Alright. See an enemy.
Ready your weapon, off-worlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you.
Screenshot. Slashing an enemy multiple times in quick succession will stagger them, leaving them open to additional attacks. Enemy attacks can be blocked to better defend yourself. So we can right click to block, left click to slash. I'm going to slash. Oh, continue on space. Slash, slash, slash. Boom. And they're down. Next person. Okay, parrying. Time you block just as enemy attacks you to land a parry. Successful parry will stagger the attacker. Okay.
Parry
Come on then.
your opponents just as their strikes will
Come on.
hit you. This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.
There you go. Okay, one more. There we go. Smashy smash.
Denied. Access granted.
Can't help myself, I've got to look everywhere. So now we can get through here. Some attacks can cause you to be staggered. Dash in any direction to snap out of stagger quickly. Direction and dash to break out of staggered state. Go on. There we go. Right, we can drink fully in here. And there you go. Fill up your bladder, ruffle. Excellent. Water discipline. Having your hydration level above 1/3 will give a bonus to your maximum stamina, which is further increased above 2/3. When your hydration is empty, you become dehydrated. You'll start to lose health until you hydrate again. Super stealthy. I see an enemy. Okay. Shielded enemies take almost 0 damage from attacks, but slow blade attacks can penetrate their shield. Staggered enemies are more vulnerable to slow blade attacks. Hold to slow blade attack and staggered enemy. So, hold it down.
Can force your enemy off balance, but only a slow blade penetrates
There we go.
the shield.
Hold it down. There you go.
Access granted.
Sweet. Took a tiny bit of damage. We don't need to heal, really. Okay, here we go.
That's the pentashield key. Once you equip it, you can pass through the shield. Get to the captain and activate that transmitter. I'll be there soon.
Okay, the wristband key. Pentashield barriers can only be passed if you have a matching wristband key. Activate transmitter.
We only need the leader. I hear I'm a wanted man.
Oi! Woodland scum! Ivits jo man tukta lasto breg ada hum unvalo arsund. De dia abada.
I know. That's why I brought you here.
Stitch.
Lovely. Uh-oh.
The Thopter will have the codes to get us through the barrier. Ever fly an ornithopter? It's simple enough. But my leg is bad and I won't be able to work the pedals. Get ready. They'll be on us as soon as we break through. There's too many! Turn us into the storm! They won't follow. Hang on! We're going down!
Here we go. Right. That's it.
Get up, Off-Worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The sandworm is coming. Run! Now!
Let's go. Ooh. There he is. Wormifin. Hello, mate. You ready to run, lady? You standing around on the... Come on. Go, 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 go. So, yeah. Oh, there he is. Yeah, always look before crossing the road, people. Here we go. Harvest plant fiber. Right, let's follow our instructions. So now we're in the server, basically. There is a radio I have switched off. Research menu contains designs for equipment and shows the location of necessary components. Use intel to points to acquire these designs. We're going to go around little NPC camps and pick up intel points to unlock recipes, basically. Spam a bunch of this. It's nicely like nighttime, so we don't have to worry about stuff. Let's pick up some salvage metal. We can pick up some scraps. And then we can scan this little situation, get some more salvage metal as well. Open the research menu. Alright, makeshift clothing. How much intel do I have? 4. This will cost me 1. Maybe do respawn beacon. Confirm. And the mauler. Pistol and darts. And that's all my intel. Okay. So I can make myself a pistol. I can make myself some light darts. Let's make 6. Let's make a hood. Gloves. Pants. We can make ourselves power packs as well. Not a bad idea to have a spare one. We've got some heal kits.
The war of assassins has left debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter ray and use it to make a Mauler pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands. And that is to your advantage.
I'm alright ahead of you, mate. Alright, so we can't drink these water things until our water drops below a certain point anyway. Let's get some of this granite while we're here. We're going to fill up on things pretty quickly, but the XP wouldn't be a bad idea. Now, while we're on this kind of rocky terrain here, we're safe from the sandworm. As soon as we get... Oh, he's like demonstrating. As soon as we get out there onto this like smooth sand, it's like free buffet season for the wormifin. So if you want to get across, you've got to like look both ways and leg it. And I really like the Bene Gesserit ability to like run across. Salvage metal using a cutter ray. Okay, so we already did it. Let's find some more metal to salvage. So this is our map. This is where we are. We start down here and then we can move up further as we kind of progress. But we kind of like down in this section for a while. Obviously, there'll be large and expanses of sand that are going to be very dangerous for us. So let's go over to our objective. I can't do my little running thing yet. So while we're running across the sand, we have a little meter. There you go. Bar in the center screen shows the vibrations you're making on the open sand. Vibrations will attract sandworms. When the vibration bar turns red, seek safety immediately. The sandworm is nearby. Closer a worm is, the more sensitive to vibrations. Take the utmost care crossing the open desert. There we go. Get a bit of copper while we're at it. So yeah, you see like a red wiggly bar on your screen, you better move. And you will. It's nice funny to be able to make some content on this game, honestly. We got a little like intel situation here. So I don't have any kind of like traversal tools yet. Should we go in and have like a little fight? See if we can get some good stuff. Well, first, let me get my gun out. Okay. Little reload behind cover. Okay, let's loot our little boxes. So we don't have any like blood extraction devices yet, but we will be able to harvest corpses for blood and turn that into water at some point. Okay, let's keep going. We do need to look for salvage metal. And I'm kind of also just like want to do a bit of fighting. What have we picked up? So can I just drop these? See these little pouches? You want to drop stuff for your friends. That's how they'll pick it up. Like a little box. It's a bit overly sensitive. Aiming sensitivity. Let's put that down to 1. See if that's better. Okay. Take all the cash. Cash remains in your inventory. So if you die to a sandworm or to another player and your cash, if you've got it in your inventory, you're going to lose it. You're going to pick it up a bunch of different times in like little camps and stuff. We're going in the right direction, we are. Just hit these little camps on the way. Probably want to avoid like big camps until we've got some more tools, but these little ones are kind of handy. We're going to need like power packs and stuff for our base. Stop it from decaying. Okay, we need more salvage metal. Whichever side you're on, it'll show you the little like cutting bit on that side. Okay, craft a respawn beacon. which we already unlocked. There we go. Craft one of those. You can put them anywhere, pretty much. And it just means you don't have to run across the sand to get back. A good idea. A bit like a bedroll. Place a respawn beacon. Let's not put it right next to a camp. Let's put it, like, in the shade or something.
This used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, off-worlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
Dodge out of the way. I do quite like melee, just like to start with, honestly. Put down like respawn anchors wherever we can. If it doesn't want to place it because it's like a blocked area, it just says not enough support. So I think it isn't that there isn't enough support, it's just like blocked off basically. It is quite handy being able to just climb everything. Research binoculars, craft binoculars. Let's do what it's asking, shall we? We can spy on people. Place markers if we want to. It does feel weird to be in like third person and shooting on a scene. Particularly with this little weapon. Feels like I'd like to be able to switch between third and first person. Feels kind of weird to be looking over the shoulder. Okay, let's go. We've got to watch out for these scanny ships. At night time, they zap you and pick you up. Get a bit of granite, because we're going to make a little house in a minute. We're going to need that. One of the reasons I don't want to pick up too much salvage metal.
Hone your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
So let's see if I can learn my little zippy ability. Yeah, Bindu sprint. Love it.
Without a still tent,
yeah,
you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
Okay. I'm also going to learn the blood the blood extraction situation, exsanguination kit, catchy title, and a blood purifier. I'm going to put the blood from pouches into that, and it'll turn it into water for me in my base. Improvised blood extractor. Perfect. And then make some sacks. I'll probably just keep like a row of these in my inventory. So now we need to pick somewhere to build. We can use our blood extraction thingy as well. Okay, so now I can quit my blood situation here. And just click on them, left click. And then I can actually loot everything at the same time, holding down E. Now I've got some blood in here. These will fill up. They don't have a huge amount of storage initially, these basic ones. You can drink the blood, but I think it kind of messes with your mind. So probably we don't want to use that. I really want my like long dash because heading across the sand is going to feel very scary without it. Let's go, people. So I can grab onto the side with my space, just like Conan stuff. Right. Should we head over to this like island thing here? So I'm going to use my little like running thing. I'm looking out for sand. I'm looking out for signs of worms. It's very hot. So that red means he's close by. That is such a comfort, being able to dodge that far. We should try and get out the sun. Okay, you see there's like a worm event in the centre. It is quite cool when they kind of emerge from the sand. Gotta say, it's one of my favourite things. I have not been eaten by one. I don't know how. Well, my dash, I guess, and just being very, very cautious, I suppose. But, you know, maybe today, friendos. Should we use my special skill? Look at that. It's so cool. Can I have that in real life, please? Keyhole Rock. NPC camp. Okay, let's see what we get here. Watch out for friendos. Might just have been cleared out. You should be able to loot the same things as your friends, by the way. You see something. That's the nice thing about it. You can't get blood twice, unless they've changed it. But any of these like containers or like looting enemies. Got some intel. You can both take them, or all of you can take them, which is really handy for like moving around the map. Ooh, fancy. Old Sparky Mark 1. Sim's power pack became known as Old Sparky for its constant discharge of electrical sparks. But his technique was copied widely by those who value speed over duration. We can't learn this up until we're in our base or a trade post or something. So we need to craft a construction tool. Here we go. Beautiful. There's going to be a lot of different tools and things. You're going to have to get used to looking at the different icons in your hotbar. Right, there's the zappy thing. Got to keep out the beam of that. It's going to suck us up, hold us in place, and then we're going to get attacked by enemies. I don't want that to happen. Could do with putting down a respawn anchor, really. Right, let's go check out this trial. Okay, we're in control. It's really cool, doesn't it? Okay, let's take a little walk, shall we? Enjoy the view. Like a spicy kind of view. Sparkly and spicy.
Who is it that thinks? Ibn Kirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wally?
Questionable. Okay, we can run again. Okay, let's go, people.
Our God gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Be Kaif.
Okay. Show us my crouch. I'm going to watch out for the eyeball. So it's going to close. Okay. Close, Mr. Eyeball. Ready. And go. Okay. Whew. Like one of the platformers I like so much. Bit of a crouch situation. Ooh. Don't get burnt. Like a metaphor for the sunshine. Oh, shining poops. I was robbed there.
When we began our wandering, we suffered. Until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is
creepy.
suffering. When we found it, we were home.
There's the eyeball. I think we're already, like, compromised in terms of health. Can I, like, get past here, friend? Probably should have run all the way then. Yeah, we would have got caught out. Let's go to this one here. Shut your eyeball, sir. Ooh, okay. I really wanted to go then. Shut your eyeball so I can run without burning to death. Thank you. Excellent.
On Harmontep, we were made to suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget.
Okay, so watch out for this eyeball. See where it's gonna go. Okay, we're okay here. I'm gonna go into that little, like, alcove, I guess. Super sneaky. Oh, under here, yeah. And then Oh, 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 yeah, we're okay. Let's go while he's there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Oh. Okay, don't get me here, buddy. I guess they will probably move with him. Get in the shade. Jump. Oh, we made it. Oof. Just about.
The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance.
Let's go up to there.
And where does defiance lead?
Close your eyeball. Go. Go, 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 go. Where am I going next? I think you have to go past the eyeball. So we'll go over there. Let's go here. We'll parkour. Oh, ouch. That was my eyeballs. Okay, go, go, go. Climb, climb, lady, climb. Oh, crikey. Oof. Okay. Close your eyeball. No deaths yet. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Perfect.
Ibn Qutayba. Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Remember Harmon-Thep. Bila Kaifa.
Oh, we did it. 0 deaths, peeps.
Ibn Qutayba. Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks?
Me. Those who suffer. Sorry, I knew I was definitely paying attention.
Remember Harmon-Thep. Bila Kaifa.
Awaken. With a cup of coffee. Oh, I've got a right headache, and I could do with a drink, honestly.
Still there, off-worlder?
Just about.
Your signal drifted for a moment. No matter. A thought occurs. When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a still suit. Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
Got you, home slice. Excellent. Did our first trial. Boom. Can't run through here, which is not ADHD friendly at all, I must say. There you go. There we go. It must be like at full speed at all times. Sweet. That is definitely the soonest I've done the trial. All right, let's go place a sub 5. I've been saying Fife. It might be Fief, actually. All right. There's a lot of sand here, people. Spoiler alert. Arrakis is sandy. Right, let's head over there, shall we? Now, we don't have to worry about ships and stuff. Daytime. I'll start with a little, like, trot. And then maybe activate my... Okay, we don't even have any wiggly lines yet. Okay, wiggly lines activated. Red means he's close. Oh, keep going. Probably don't want to run out of stamina while you're on the sand, honestly. It's a bit of a distance, this particular run, compared to normal. Sorry, Wormifin. It's like, could you get off my sand, please? I don't like the disturbance, that's all it is. A very misunderstood creature. Just like peace and quiet. I don't like when people run over my sand. I wouldn't run over your house, would I? See the beautiful constructions of early game. I'm generally not one for like following instructions in a game. And the game is specifically telling us to do certain things right now because it's just like the right thing to do at this stage. But I'm like skipping past stuff just to get a couple of things done before we make a little hut for ourselves. Hi. Generally, I really do prefer the melee combat compared to this little gun at the start, but here we go. Okay, you, oh, he's down. Perfect. Get a bit of blood. Stock up on the old liquid situation. So we should be able to, like, start the blood exsanguination and loot them at the same time. Ooh. Let's get the copper ingot and the salvage stuff. I don't think I can break this. No, I can just loot it. It's just an NPC camp situation. It's very quiet here at the moment. I am recording this very, very late. And it's also at the end of like a content creator server situation, like beta. So probably a lot of people have got their content and have logged off. So it's quite nice and quiet. And have a bit of a single player experience, really. So when this game goes live, this is going to be full of players, little like huts and stuff. Obviously not right next to like NPC camps and things like that. It's going to be kind of packed with little like rectangular boxes. I'm assuming they're going to put a bunch of different servers on and make sure they don't get to capacity. I'm assuming it's going to be popular. But I guess they're going to get around that by doing the head start, which starts like a week earlier. 5 days, right? Which I will be streaming and playing that. Here we go. This is what I'm aiming for. So this is a trade post. This is the trade post for like this like section down here. It's not a bad idea to live near this because you're going to need to come here for like quest givers and stuff like that. You can drive your sand bike in here when you have a sand bike. No one can mess with it. It won't get like demolished. Safe, basically. It's not a bad idea to put it there. This is like a peaceful place. Are you alive? Yeah, he's moving. So this is just like PvE. No one can like PvP you or anything. It's a bunch of like NPCs. Some of whom you can speak to. Not these guys. They all look incredibly excited to be here. So we can go in here and speak to various different people, and we can pick up quests from this board. The quests are split for different like houses. Fresh recruit, do you have what it takes? Issued by Levenbrech Maxime Casimir. Vehicle needed of crossing from the south. Seize opportunity and work for House of Harkonnen. Make something of your small lives and direct them towards something big. So friendly. Do not fail to speak to Maxime Casimir at the Anvil trade post in the Familiar's Gap. More information. Must act fast. No Atreides sympathizes. Yes. So, yep. And then there's another one. Reliable agents wanted. Some danger, good pay. Inquire with Anton Tolliver at the Anvil trade post in the Familiar's Gap. This is a time-sensitive offer. Requires absolute discretion. No ties to a house. There you go. So you get XP and some cash for that. We can just accept both of them because then, you know, the idea is that you can decide which house you want to join later, and then we have to go over here, for which we really need a sand bike before we do that. This is a trader.
Stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harko, and I don't recognize you.
Is it because I'm wearing a mask?
So perhaps...
Oops.
It's a good story, I'll give you that. But even a sandworm might choke on it. Nobody escapes a Sadukar security grid. Not even Zantara.
Okay.
Welcome to Griffin's Reach, stranger. The rules here are simple. Pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good?
Shh, nod.
Name's Mir.
Saving
I
water.
do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting. And there's a contract board in the corner if you need work.
Okay, should we look at his trade options? So, okay, so we can spend the Solaris to buy some bits and bobs here in a pinch if we want to. I feel like when we cross the sand, it's going to be a bit more useful because buying a cup of water will probably be a bit more useful when we cross the sand for various reasons. But yes, if you need to purchase any of these bits and bobs for like quests and stuff and crafting a bit later on, then not a bad idea. But for now, we won't. They're quite expensive. Thank you, mate. Appreciate your time. Thank you. Speak to this guy.
Look at the way you stand. No discipline, no confidence. I've killed 1,000 like you on the battlefield.
I would definitely benefit from some of that hard-won experience. Is he still talking? And who the hell are you to talk to me that way, old man? Maybe not be aggressive. I would benefit from some of that hard-won experience. We could say it sarcastically and still retain our, like, dignity.
Well, a little respect with some good sense in the proportion. There's something here I can work with.
Next.
But don't despair. Salvation is at hand. I can show you how to fight. I can teach you how to kill. And it will only cost you a little pain.
I mean, should we tell him how many people we've already killed today, friendos? I want to learn from you.
Then listen closely.
Almighty One.
During the Battle of Arrakis, I was drugged and kept out of it by a group of conspirators. For the sake of my honor, I have spent the last 8 years tracking down and destroying them, one by one. Who knows how the Battle of Arrakis would have turned out if I hadn't been kept away. And now, I have reason to believe the conspirators are nearby. Track them down, kill them. My thirst for vengeance has been slaked by 1,000 flasks of cheap beer. But it is still my price for training.
So I suppose I have some unfinished business. Want to help me out? I need someone with grit. Someone with the will to see this through. Someone who can keep going even when everything seems lost. The people who did this to me are still on Arrakis, or at least some of them are. Whispers from terrified scavengers speak plain enough. 3 of my nemeses have fled their posts and taken over local gangs here in the basin. They think they're safe. Let's make sure they're not. Do you have what it takes to kill? Obviously. Kill at R2 or R2D2. R2 Gulvin in Calif's Stand. Kill Kirsty Toll in Shamal Tunnel. Kill Cardinus Balloon in Edgeway Cavern. Report back to Gavori at Griffin's Reach. There you go. Sure, why not? We'll get 2,000 Solaris.
And I'll set your feet on the path of the trooper.
Alright. Do you also have some cookies? No? Okay. Thank you for that. Just whip my head thing back on again. Sweet. So yeah, so we're going to be back and forth to this place, so it's not a bad idea to build near it. So should we find somewhere close by to like pop down some kind of situation for ourselves? So it's also not a bad idea to be near a decent sized NPC camp. So we can't build like right here. Construction tool here. On 4. Okay. So we're in a no build zone right now. So the first thing we need to do is build a sub-fief or sub-5. However the hell we're supposed to say it. And you can see all these like boxes, red boxes, indicate where you can't build. And the blue box indicates the size and space of my sub-fief or sub-5. So let's check out. So somebody was here. They don't have a sub-fief now. This is like kind of perfect, honestly. Can I destroy their situations?
Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
So the nice thing is, because I placed that sub-fief, I guess it is sub-fief because he answered that question, didn't he? And somebody's like stuff was here before because they don't have a sub-fief anymore, so we can just demolish their stuff. So I just pressed right click to go into demolish mode, and then build mode. The top one is what we used to place the sub-fief. So now let's like do a bit of a basic building, shall we? Let's go back into build mode and let's place some foundations. So it is an interesting build system. Can I put that underneath? I can. I like it. Okay. So I'm going to put that underneath, and that needs to be really the center of our base. I'm going to hold down left click to place it. Put down some little foundation situations. We're going to need a reasonable amount of space because there's quite a lot of like crafting benches in this game. Ideally, what we should do is we should place right up to the edge of our like walls. You can move the sub-fief after you start building this if you get into kind of some situations. Honestly, this is like such a perfect spot because it's so flat. But if you end up moving the sub-fief and some of these pieces end up being slightly outside the box or something, they will decay and you won't be able to repair them. I'm just going to go for like a box, I think, for now. Such a luxury, honestly. Right by some water, right by the trade post. Let's drink some water. We'll soon be fine, so we're going to make a blood purifier. It's currently perfect, but until we get some kind of battery bank in here, it's going to decay, so do be careful if you like put something like that down and leave. Ooh, we can scan that. Okay, let's break this thing down. So we've got a Holtzman actuator, salvage metal. Beautiful. We could also do with a little box or something. Let's just go scavenge for some granite. The music reminds me very much of Icarus, this particular music. So I find myself getting like Icarus music stuck in my head a lot. So then we want to place a box Where are we gonna have like a door? So probably gonna have like a door like here maybe. This seems like a good spot, doesn't it? Rotate. Let's just like pop this down here. We'll probably have like a blood thing right next to the door. So let's get some walls on here. Or a door first, probably. Just a regular door. Okay. Now, importantly, you want to look at this. Because this door has kind of like management on it. And it isn't necessarily automatically set up like perfectly for you. So hold down F. Now, you can have it set to owner, co-owner, associate, guild, and public. So make sure you have it. I'm going to put it on guild for now. So if you're in like a guild with other people, you want them to be able to come into your house. If you're like, oh, go into my house, go take some of my batteries, or you lost everything to a sandworm, go into my house and take what you need. It's a good idea that they can get in through the door. If you don't want them to, you could just have it as owner. And the tightest kind of control is going to be 1. Close automatically enable, open automatically on foot, and vehicle enabled. We'll stick with that. So now it's fine, except we don't have any walls. So let's get some walls on this puppy. And we're going to do like windows everywhere. This is not going to be our final base. This is just going to be a starter base. And later on, we'll be able to build a bigger in a bigger sort of area. So initially, I just want something quite simple, just to kind of house all my crafting benches. So I don't want anything too fancy. And obviously we can build up as well. You can see how high you can go. Very exciting building. Here we go. Alt and rotate. Otherwise you end up switching to another piece. Oh, the beautiful box. Home sweet box. Right, let's get this on here. The final piece. Rooftop. Boom. Oh, it's very cozy. I mean, it's got incredible 360 views. What's not to like? So can we do, first of all, the first things we need is a fuel generator. This is like absolutely essential. Do it immediately because if you don't, look at me trying to rotate it. If you don't, then your building will decay. Someone is going to be able to like smash it up. Take your stuff. There we go. Let's deposit.
The sub-thief console comes with an automatic shield system that will keep your base safe from the sandstorms. Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying, don't build on open sand. Seal your base, off-worlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the best source out here is blood. Extract it, store it, refine it and drink it. Raw if you're really desperate. And don't mind throwing up. Actually, don't drink it. Unless you really have to.
Beautiful. Nice little view of our little hut. So again, with F and manage, I can change this to like specific people to access it. All right, we can learn our schematic that we picked up. Old Sparky. Research Old Sparky Mark 1 permit, which means we can craft it at a fabricator. There is craft from containers, which is very welcome. Okay, so now we've got a couple of boxes. Let's make our blood conversion situation. Here we go, blood purifier. Let's pop this puppy down somewhere. Put you here. We're going to use it a lot. So we can use the move device. So it's obviously highlighted in white. I can left click on it and then left click to place it. Okay, good. So let's put in our blood. So we're just going to smash this button here to deposit blood. There we go. And it's going to convert it into water for us. We can extract water. We can make containers and stuff, and we can click extract and it'll fill our containers, or we can just hold drink. So obviously it needs to kind of do its thing. It's going to take a little while. It's probably a good idea to start off with, at least, to have like a second one of these. So let's see if we've got enough mats to make a second one. So every time we unfriend somebody, we're going to want to make sure we do some blood extraction, and let's deposit the rest of the blood. Beautiful. So now we have a source of water soon. or on its way. We have power to like keep our base safe. We have a little sub-thief friendo here. Now, if I wanted to, like, if there wasn't like a cliff there, I could just shift this sub-thief back into the center of this building if I wanted to. I'm just going to leave it there for now. Right, let's research the fabricator. So I want to make this still suit, which is going to basically recycle the water, my sweat and pee and whatever else. Just wonderful. So let's make a fabricator in a corner back here, perhaps. Beautiful. It's going to take power from our generator over there. So I can use this I can obviously make the blood extractor in my inventory, which I did before, and I can make all these little bits and bobs. But I want to make a still suit. Micro sandwich fabric and plant fiber for this. And this is the stuff that we pick up from the doorways of the caves, those kind of like seals from the caves. So let's make shoes and helmet. All right. So now we can equip our gear. So now we have still suit boots, gloves, body, and a makeshift hood. Let's equip our still suit there. There we go. So we don't have a lot of armor. So the head has got 3 armor compared to 7 from the makeshift hood. The chest, well, chest and legs bodysuit, it's got 6 armor instead of like 7 and 10. So we are quite a bit weaker from that, but it is going to stop us from running out of water as quickly. Giving protection from the elements and filtering reclaimed wastewater. Still suits collect water in tube access catch buckets well worn. This water can be consumed to restore hydration. So the water bar that we've got on the left-hand side of our screen, bottom left, the very, very most left kind of like section of that will fill up gradually with our sweat and whatever else, like emissions of our body. And then we can press F to move that into the right side column, if that makes any sense. So if I can actually drink from this now. So I click drink. There we go. If you spam this, it will spill on the floor. There we are. Nice. Let's make a small blood sack. And I'm going to go to the trade post and we'll see if we can buy a decoration pack. So we use our special sprint. The impatient among us. There we go. So cool. I love that. 2,000 coins. We're at 1775. So let's go get a little bit of cash and then see if we can buy that. Let's go visit an NPC camp, get some blood, and see if we can get some cash to buy some decorations. Let's get some batteries. I don't always want to be on the lookout for power packs. Just pick up the ones on the ground and stuff. Just keep your generator fueled. Go have a chat in here, shall we? Kinara's camp. Hello there.
Watch your step, stranger. Those plants are hard to grow out here, and harder to replace. Derek Chinara, planetologist, botanist, and political exile, I'm afraid. I've been stuck out here for a while. I learned the hard way. Never say the wrong thing to someone from Kaitane.
The Imperium is built on the backs of petty officials. So basically, I've been going to click, and it's already moving it along automatically.
Cyprian Io. I loathe that name. Barely a planetologist at all. To think of the legacy of the kinds in the hands of this fop makes me sick.
Tell me about yourself.
Derek Chinara, planetologist, botanist, and political exile, I'm afraid. I've been stuck out here for a while. I learned the hard way. Never say the wrong thing to someone from Kaitane.
The Imperium is built on the backs of petty officials.
Cyprian Io. I loathe that
Okay,
name.
I'd like to learn
I
from
would
you.
gladly teach you, but there is something I must do. Perhaps we can help each other out.
What do you need, buddy?
You look like something that stumbled out of a shipwreck. I don't have
How'd you
any
know?
way to pay. Unless you're interested in a planetary ecology lesson.
Accept the contract. I can help you out. We can discuss lessons afterwards. What do you need me to do, mate?
That's easy. Somewhere in the station is a manifest containing a full log of the supplies that were sealed within. Bring me the manifest.
I shall return with
Be
manifest.
careful. The people in that lab are odd.
How? Question mark.
I hadn't gone very far into the lab when some of them charged at me, screaming and brandishing knives. They were covered in gore. I ran.
Did they look sick?
There was a glaze to their eyes and a stiffness to their movements, but they looked normal enough. Maybe some form of mass hysteria. I don't know.
Can I see my worm friend? I don't know where he is. Alright, so let's sort out his little, like, quest thing, and then we'll get our decorations. Let's infiltrate this camp. Do 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 do. Oh. It's not a bad place to kind of go and stock up on, oh god, blood and stuff. Ouch. I'm just gonna get plant fiber every time I freaking see it, people. So, see my still suit filling up. So I can press F now, and it goes from the left section into my kind of main body of water, which is great, which is drinkable. It's delicious. Hi, Wormifin. So we want to get down here. Do we think we can get away with this? Like I say, it's been a while since I've yeeted without some kind of, like, traversal device. There you go. We nailed it. Stuck the landing and everything. Okay, let's go in here. It's an NPC camp. We don't have any shield or anything like that. We can exsanguinate this person. Hi there. This won't hurt because he already died. Blood of a dead person. Delightful. So we should get a decent amount of cash from here as well. Make sure we pick up any identification cards we find.
Collins has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel. I don't trust him. Keep an eye out next time you're out on a salvage run.
So we can't get through here yet. Because we need a key. Or what do you call it? Some kind of pass. That we should be able to get further on. Gotta remember that when we go out to head down there. Oh. There's a water thing here. Top up your water. Why not? Smashed, but I can't get in there. Some more water.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer.
Hello, mate.
The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely arid conditions of Arrakis. A true challenge, as I'm sure any visitor who has traveled through the barren rocks and sand above will agree.
No access that way.
Our first task has been the installation and testing of wind trap units, capable of reclaiming moisture from the atmosphere. I'm pleased to report complete success, both with the installation and functioning of these devices. The thriving vegetation you will find
seen.
within these halls is a testament to the success of this technology.
Oh, I'm low on darts, actually. Should we use our knife? Okay, she's down. Let's do a quick heal. Let's reload so we're ready if they come for us. Which of course they do. Hi there. Come on then. Okay, surprise, Mother Hubbard. I found myself like just randomly clicking.
I heard the worms out in the desert whispering to him last night, and the bastard whispered back. I did. All of them.
Oh, secret squirrel. Oh. What's this then, eh? Alright. Oh, we live in here now. Oh, I see you! Oh my god. Oh my, there's a lot of people in there. Oh, shining poops. Can I do a bit of melee? You can just kind of stagger them. Go on. There you go. Oh, it's so dark and creepy. It's like a horror movie. Just do a bit of exsanguination. No containers, you see? This is why we brought so many bloomin' blood sacks, because we got so much. Ooh. Yes! We got a suspensor belt, which also equipped. Protects user from taking damage from falling, automatically kicks in at damaging speeds and will persist as long as the user has power. Now we can throw ourselves off cliffs, friendos, like little lemmings. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So we've got a shielded person. Holy crapping poops. So let's hold down. Oh, you did so much damage. Can I get out? Oh, I'm trapped. This is not good. Oh, they made it tough. Oh, they made it tough. Okay, I'm healing. Healing and healing. Do an attack so I can heal. Okay. I don't have any. Oh, you're kicking me. What are you doing? Wait. Can I just get out of the way and heal up? Yeah, definitely consider wearing better armor for this. There we go. Yeah. Take down your shields. Yeah. That's right. Got another suspensor belt. Oh, yeah. To overcome shielded enemies, either use slow blade attacks to penetrate the shield, poison or fire to damage through their shields, or concentrated fire to temporarily disable their shields. Disruptors are designed to be more effective at disabling shields than others. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna die then. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is poison. Question mark? Yep. Yeah. I mean, somebody's got to stand in the poison to check if it's poison, okay? Ah, we did it. We missed something. That's annoying. Okay. How do we get out of this godforsaken place? Off we go. Upstairs. Beautiful. Right, back to the planetologist. Get some decorations. Get back to base. See, we just don't have to worry about water at all now, do we? With our still suit and plenty of blood extraction. As long as we fill ourselves up before we go out. Unless we're like in the desert heat and getting heat stroke. You know, we should be fine. Hiya.
You've come back. Have you done as I asked?
I did. Testing records.
You have? That's incredible. I thought those crazies down there would keep me stuck here forever.
When you complete contract, its rewards are automatically added to your backpack. If your backpack is full, you can go to the contract menu under the journey tab to claim the reward after making space. So we did our first contract. Sweet. Codex content unlocked. Right, let's go buy our decorations, shall we? I can kind of leap about a bit more freely now because I've got my suspensor belt. That's good. So I can use my little yeeting situation, my Bene Gesserit ability from up high if I have a passive suspensor belt. Should we test it? Whee! Oh, she didn't. Oh, God. Sorry, Wormy. Sorry. And he's like, you made noise. I must come to chomp you. I guess if you want to know where you can build, as long as there's no, like, wiggly lines when you run, you should be safe. Just don't take my word for that. You proceed at your own risk and just build on these, like, orange kind of sections. But it feels like you're safe if you don't see any wiggly lines whatsoever. Or, like, any kind of, like, worm line. There's our base over there. Let's go learn... Get the schematic for decorations and make it less like a creepy grey box.
You stranger.
So, furniture set. We've got 5,700 coins. Let's get that. Oh, we can sit down. Well, we've got a bit of a starter base set up in our cozy stone box. The beginning of something. We've got some blood purifiers. We've got an ore refinery. We've got a bit of storage. We've got a power generator over there so that our base doesn't disappear. I've got a fabricator there to make some basic stuff. We'll be making better gear. Heading to some high-level NPC camps and trying to get a sand bike so we can head across the sand to get further north. Thank you so much for watching this first look at the Dune beta. Very excited to finally be able to make some content on this that isn't just the character creator. Big thanks to Funcom for giving me access and letting me kind of learn about this game and get involved in it. And yeah, I will be streaming it when it comes out in June, which it's now coming out in the 10th of June. And yeah, thank you everybody so much. Make sure you follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Blue Sky. I'm on all those things. I want to say a big thank you to our channel members. If you'd like to become a channel member, just hit the join button under this video.